All right, here we are. So we got pretty far on here, and Ms Candido's really going. So the white switch that I took off of the steam whistle machine, I just realized it was faded to be on here. So I just cleaned it up a tiny bit and put it on there. It's kind of the off-white, and yeah, it looks pretty good on there. So I switched over and did that, and we got the white line attachment, so that's kind of cool too. And then we got to tighten. What else did we do? And I got the wiring done. You got to do your own wiring, like I say. But I added in right in here is a thermal fuse, so that tucks right down in there. And because I didn't have one before, and I put all the protectors and redid some of the wiring and all that, so it came out pretty good. And did quick disconnects for the cord in case you ever want to change the cord. If you have that, you can just pop these off. It's pretty simple, but that's it, all protected. High temp appliance wire, white and black, really good wire. It's worth buying a little spool. It's 25 or 30 bucks for a little tiny bit, but it's a couple feet or 3 or 4 feet, but it'll last you forever. So that's all done. Ring on, bottom on, tightened, cord on, and she's about ready to go. I would have finished it, I just didn't have the gasket here. I had just an old one. That was the one gasket. I have extras for almost everything but the one right in there, the brew head gasket. And the one that was in there, and it was me who did it. yeah, I think it was too big a one. It was the wrong one. So it's all kind of flattened, and so I could have probably tried. I think this was maybe a cap washer or something, and I used that one. But anyway, I have the right ones coming from Tudor, and a little different rubber bottom because it was kind of marking, so I'm doing a little different there, and some gaskets and a couple things from. I think we're going to go with the red emblem up front too, just because they look pretty cool. So that's almost done. It looks pretty good. And then we're going to use the first Moose. These are some of the first wooden handles I bought from Moose. So it's been a long time, 8 years. I don't know, but pretty long. But they're pretty nice. So they'll be going on here too, and on whatever portafilter I use. So that's going to be pretty darn cool. So those will be on there, and yeah, we're almost done. And I might do a gasket set. I'm not sure. Everything's pretty clean. I do have a new gasket for the screen. I might pop that off, but it's all pretty good. And I redid it all not that long ago because it has one of the nice screens with that. I don't know if you can see the La Pavoni on it. So that's really going good. Then these are just the original two bolts here. I'm going with these titanium ones with the hex. I'm going to try those this time. So that'll be pretty good. And that's about it. So we would actually be running it, but it was this one little gasket. Anyway, that's good. And of course, on Espresso Classics, we still have a few pins. They've been going really good, so you can go on there and get your pin. U.S. free shipping. If you're international, it's a little more because the international shipping is pretty high. But anyway, yeah, U.S. free shipping, and if your international shipping's not too high, it may be free too. But anyway, yeah, you can still get that Espresso Classic. I got a few things on there. We got a little bit of coffee for sale, really high-end coffee. So that's about it. And I think we're going to click these babies on, and it's the end of the new year. We had some good surfing and last 2 days, and then we made a nice oven puff this morning, and you'll see. I'll show you that, baby. Yeah, the oven puff was cool. Yeah, so anyway, this is the way you do the oven puff, and yeah, you can't be a baby about the butter, or it's no good. You might as well have something else. But yeah, the oven puff pancake, the classic, it's one of our favorites, and it's just equal parts flour and milk, like a cup of each, and 4 eggs and a little bit of salt. You whip that up, and the cast iron they come out perfect in, and yeah, you got to put pretty much a stick of butter in there, a little less, and melt that, and just put your batter in and toss it in the oven, 400 degrees, 25 minutes or so, and you get this lovely little puffer comes out. It's pretty fun to do, and it's just about the time you can make some espressos too. But yeah, you puff it out, and it puffs up and then shrinks down a little. But yeah, it's like a great little. People call them German pancakes. We call them oven puffs. Simple recipe we like to make, and yeah, we put them out there and put a little powdered sugar on top, which always gives them kind of a pastry. Some people put fruit things, but we do the powdered sugar, so they're like a little delicate little pastry breakfast, and that makes them really good. And then we have even though it looks a little orange, it's a lemon. We popped out of the neighbor's yard. They never use theirs, so we've got a fresh lemon to use. We'll just strain that out and pop a little lemon juice. These things are really good. So they're fun to make and easy, and then you can just pop yourself a little espresso out, and yeah, you got an excellent little thing. You don't even need a knife and fork, but we'll just make an espresso too while we're at it because we're talking about it, and unrehearsed, no different timing, and trying to get the perfect lineup. But eventually as you go, everything concedes, so it's all really good. This is a nice one out on the cart, and yeah, we'll just pull a shot just because it is the La Pomoni show, and they come out good, bottomless portafilter, and this is one of the ones with the rounded bottom, so I use a little smaller basket in it, but yeah, they always come out good. Just do them the same way you always do, and as long as you like them. But yeah, that's it. The oven puff and a little espresso. Pretty damn cool for the afternoon. So it's a nice Sunday, a little overcast, sunny on and off, and yeah, we have some fun things. We're going to make some French press coffee because I got this solar water heater, so we're going to solar harder water heat the next couple of shows, and I'll get the other grinder out, the Compresso. Let's see if we can grind and make a French press. I really only made one French press, and if I even did that, that was a long time ago. So we'll try that just for the heck of it, and we'll also have this, I think on Monday or Tuesday, the parts will be coming from, good old Tudor, so we have a bunch of stuff coming from him. I can't even remember it all, but we'll open that package. And yeah, so we're really good. This baby's almost ready. We got the wiring in, all kind of updated, and with all the thermal protectors and really good wire, and quick disconnect. And the little bits of wire here that went up to the disconnects, I even covered them with some thermal covers I had around short ones, just for the heck of it. So now it has a fuse. When it didn't, we went to the white switch. Really cool. We went to the white connector. And then we'll have a little different color on the bottom. We don't want to be that way too much. But anyway, yeah, it worked out. So that was fate that I switched that out. 2 bad switches. And this one was still good. So on it goes. I already gave it a turn on once. Not really too long because I just had a little water to test the gasket. But yeah, so those oven puffs you just saw are pretty darn good, and I'm going to turn these babies on for the afternoon. We'll be back next week, and yeah, we did a lot of stuff. Yeah, wait till you see the solar. And, yeah, there's a lot. There's more to this. As a surprise, you'll see that. So there we go.